Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody. Tonight is a little bit more classic night with dinos than the past few nights, although it was pretty fun. I just wanted to go back to something that I'm sure will perform a little bit better. Not that, you know, the deck last night and the night before didn't do that good. I mean, it was kind of painful. There's definitely something there that I'm going to continue to explore. Oh, you got a girlfriend. Congratulations. Thumbs up. Long time no see. Good news. That is definitely very good news. I'm happy to hear. Hopefully you're excited. I'm certainly excited for you. Wonder Woman. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, Wonder Woman. That's pretty decent. I think that's pretty good. But yes, as I mentioned, tonight it's a little bit more classic, fantastic. Marauding Raptor and Otepec Huntmaster are back. Yes, very spicy list tonight. Absolutely. Cuddle close, good stuff, good stuff. That is definitely nice to hear. But yes. We got lots of interaction, lots more interaction early on. Inscription of Abundance. Fantastic. Fighting. Getting rid of something. Making something more powerful. Gaining life. This has been key. A lot. Yes, definitely. Unless Wonder Woman has an emergency crime fighting situation. But hopefully, you know, she's by your side. Maybe helping you out. Perhaps, you know, you're cooking dinner together. Something like that. Reckless rage and anger. There's a lot of anger and there's a lot of rage tonight, actually. Yes, I know, it's crazy. Crime rates are looking decent. That is good. That is good. Paulo, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a good night. But yeah, I would say JDX, Wonder Woman, being your girlfriend, there's probably like zero crime in the entire city. Probably in the entire country. Or at least the surrounding cities and towns, you would imagine. Man, there's a fly bugging me. I'm gonna have to try and take this out. He's a massive one. He's like the size of an eraser on a pencil. Nuts. Get. 1 second, I'm gonna have to look for something to smack it. I'll let you guys peruse the list, but very, very classic. I don't even think I have a fly swatter. I think it's gone for now. I don't see it buzzing around, but nope. I heard something. Okay. Turn off all lights, turn the lights room. Okay, isolate it, yes. I think I might try that. Hopefully it doesn't bug me too much, but I kind of got something that will hopefully take it out. It's a big one, for sure. Yes, well, you know, that does sound like a pretty good technique, absolutely. I might have to try it. But yes, The namesake of tonight. Yes, very funny indeed. Lifecrafter's Bestiary, though. Fantastic artifact. Gets better the more you have, but my goodness. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1, so, you know, we're going to be digging a little bit closer, either for, you know, some nice heavy hitter, or perhaps Reckless Rage, Anger of the Gods, something like that. We don't have to pass it up with Commune with Dinosaurs, where we can only grab a land or a dinosaur. Extra card draw, yes, absolutely. Whenever we cast a creature spell, we may pay a green. If we do, draw a card. Lovely, lovely stuff. Card advantage and card draw in one. Stack these up. We scry 1 multiple times. We could send 2 to the bottom. Oof. It is card draw. To be expected. This is a somewhat old card from Kaladesh. I think the original, well, Kaladesh remastered because they combined the 2 sets here. But yeah, my goodness. Tons of creatures. Deathgorge Scavenger. That's partly the choice for Graveyard Hate tonight, kind of pairing with Lifecrafter's Bestiary. Say we got, I don't know, 4 mana. Deathgorge Scavenger for 3. Pay an extra 1 to draw a card, plus to exile, plus we're scrying each turn. Dig, 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 deeper, deeper, deeper for the big, amazing stuff. Yes, black certainly does seem to be the do-it-all color. I mean, they got fantastic removal. What's it? I'll search it up for you guys real quick here. Feed the Swarm. Yes, they can take out a lot of stuff. Destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. Lose life equal to that permanent's mana value. So yeah, they can take out enchantments now. Of course, they can take out creatures, artifacts, that sort of thing. Nasty, nasty stuff. I don't mind that, you know, they're kind of spreading it out. Certainly something like Feed the Swarm being able to also take out enchantments. It's not going to be the norm. It's definitely nice that they spread out a little bit, but not all the time. Hey, no, that's okay. You got your rage out. I'll help get the rage out as well with Reckless Rage and Anger of the Gods. So it's still going to be a good time tonight. We got bodies. We got interaction, ramping, card draw, good body. 4 Carnage Tyrant, because, well, I want something to stick around, at least. Ghalta, Primal Hunger. 24 lands. I gotta mention that, guys. 24 lands. Other than the previous couple nights, ramping and stuff for those big heavy hitters, Zakama, Geshath, Awakening Sun's Avatar, I had lots of lands for that. 24 tonight. My goodness. That's going to increase consistency, I think, quite a bit. Definitely going to help. Plenty of lands, extra ones to pay for Lifecrafter's Bestiary. And keep in mind, Otepec Huntmaster say, you know, we already have Marauding Raptor out. Huntmaster sitting in our hand for a single red. It's not going to do anything for us. But play Huntmaster with Lifecrafter's Bestiary, pay 1 green. Effectively, that gives Huntmaster cycling for 2, a green and a red. We could, if we have multiple Bestiaries out, pay green multiple times, draw multiple cards. Pretty fantastic right there. So we get a little bit of use out of top decking a Huntmaster late game when it really just would have sat there dead, unfortunately. It's going to be pretty fantastic. Alright, I say we just jump into things. Reckless, Anger, Deathgorge, shifting for mono blue spirits. That's still about. It's probably always going to be about. And control. Definitely shifting plus Carnage Tyrant is hopefully going to do the trick. Alright. Go time. Deathgorge, 2 and a green. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may exile target card from a library or graveyard. What am I saying? Exile target card from a graveyard. If it's a non-creature, Death Gorge gets +1/+1. If it's a creature, you gain 2 life. So if you have Marauding Raptor out, you have to hopefully name a non-creature, and then he's going to survive that ping from Marauding Raptor. Death Gorge would then become 3 toughness, Marauding would ping it, and yeah, anytime he enters the battlefield or attacks, you get to exile 1 target card from a graveyard. Oh, I'm so glad you found my channel. This one, I mean, it's a little iffy, potentially could get to 3 lands for Lifecrafters, but I'm going to mulligan once. Yes, Graveyard Hate against the Rakdos, mono black builds is very nice. And Reckless Rage, ooh, I like the looks of this. Reckless Rage specifically, I think is going to do the trick. Instant speed, taking out Greasefang before it goes to combat, and Greasefang pulls some nasty vehicle out of the graveyard. Could use Reckless Rage to take it out, or we could use Inscription of Abundance. Both those things being instant speed is going to hopefully help bring the pain against those specific graveyard decks. Hopefully Huntmaster survives, but could be red. Red is dead. I think Huntmaster is dead to a stomp. Not. Ooh. Definitely need that Topiary. Unfortunately, didn't draw another land. But we are at 3. Whoopee. That's going to be interesting. Yes, the new Ajani is certainly seeming pretty powerful. Hopefully Huntmaster survives at least 1 more turn. It's going to be pretty difficult. Oh, I think they might be slapping Embercleave on the Voltaic Brawler. Yes, unfortunately. Gotta be. Nuts. Well, this is going to be a wee bit tough. Clowning it, waiting ban announcements to column. Okay. Well, this certainly does the trick for them. I've seen Ajani a little bit, but I believe mentioning about the new Ajani there. We can't attack with Ripjaw, unfortunately. Yes, from the new set. Yeah, but yeah, I don't want to spoil it. Exactly like JDX said. It's some interesting stuff, that's for sure. I'm pretty excited. They will have to pay an energy for Voltaic Brawler. I mean, hopefully they don't. It would be nice if it stayed at 4 power, so double strike, hit Ripjaw once, draw a card, hit it again to kill it, and draw another card right there. But I believe Voltaic Brawler will be swinging as 5 power, unfortunately. Yeah, I know you. I know you. I always like to put things a nice way for sure. Yeah, well, we can't beat that, unfortunately. But we know what it's all about. Oh, I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. I do have a music title in the top. I just have to be on the... 1 second. Let me refresh that. Okay, there we go. I have to be on the actual page on YouTube of the stream for it to show up there. Okay, perfect. Back in business. Reckless Rage, certainly. Yeah, Anger of the Gods, yeah, 100%. Just jam-pack all the interaction. I'm thinking just cut Huntmaster. Pretty good chance he dies. There is Stomp, and they likely have interaction as well to kill that guy, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Definitely want to keep Domri for sure. I could see maybe cutting Carnage Tyrant, actually. Yeah, I'll cut 2 Carnage. Trim a little bit off the top. Still plenty of good bodies. Oh, that's pretty neat. I've only heard Death Note. Well, I've been recommended to watch Death Note by quite a few people, actually. Only one Ghalta, yes. I felt I had to, just trim it somewhere. I really wanted Anger of the Gods, Reckless Rage, Inscription of Abundance, just bring the pain and suffering to him. And we got Lair of the Hydra, which is nice. We will get Topiary Stomper down next turn to super ramp. Easy wins. 1 Ghalta is all we need. There was a night a couple nights ago where I only was playing with 1 copy, and it seemed like we saw it pretty much every game, almost. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. I kind of want to use Anger, but let's do a bit of setup. I don't quite need to go Anger of the Gods yet. Excuse me. Plus, I want a little bit more value from it. Oh, yes, that was a good night. Absolutely. Interesting. Hopefully that Pelt Collector only stays at 3. Oh, good. Yes. That is what I was hoping for. Oh boy, you're gonna shed the tears. Smoke 'em. Done like dinner. That's gonna set 'em back a bit. I think. That's gotta. Has to. I think they're crying on the inside. MTG Tavern, how's it going? House of the Dragon, I did not get around to watching it, unfortunately. I did see that Matt Smith, the actor that was in Doctor Who, played the Doctor for quite a few seasons. He pretty much stole every scene he was in. It was pretty good. Seemed pretty good. Smoked like a rotisserie. Dinosaurs are doing the smoking here. But yeah, I'm going to get around to watching that, at least the first episode of House of the Dragon, for sure. I love the original Game of Thrones. I know a lot of people didn't quite like it. Very, I don't know, divisive ending to the entire show, but it was exciting. And I do like that House of the Dragon is mainly focused on one storyline. They can really build up the characters quite a bit faster, and you get attached to them a lot more than, well, the actual Game of Thrones, where there were some people who just never met until basically the end of the show, and that was just, yeah. But we're certainly going to beat them here, that's for sure. I don't see them coming back from this. Yes, oh, I'm guessing, absolutely. Way too many stories, I think. Could have been split up into 2-3 different shows, probably. I bet they're gonna slap Embercleave on the Voltaic Brawler, so we're just going to take it out. Do it. 3 damage, +1/+1, okay. Reckless Rage, yeah, I like it. Hopefully that does the trick. Oh, double Atarka's command. That still doesn't save him. Yes, there we go. Whew. That was pretty sweet. But yeah, every episode, I mean, if you read the books, Game of Thrones, I guess it could throw you off. It did deviate quite a bit from the source material, but Both were entertaining. If you go into it just wanting to be entertained, lots of action, lots of cool stuff happening, dragons, sword fights, spells, mystical things. Good. It was good. Oh yeah, absolutely. It was kind of rough that it would take an entire season or multiple seasons just to build up to one specific interaction that people were hoping for, and then maybe that interaction was a complete letdown, unfortunately. I know, 2 commands. Free info. I'll take it. I think this should be pretty good. Definitely nice seeing Marauding. And Lair of the Hydra, only 1 copy again. Hopefully they can't take it out. I don't think they'll be able to. Probably, oh, interesting. Well, I'm not blocking. Gee, I have no idea what I want to do here. My goodness. This is fantastic. Topiary Stomper ramp. We do more damage. We get more lands. What's not to love about this? Simply the best. The rhythm start definitely is crazy. It can be scary, but it's not that scary. Because that was pretty good. And that's why I use Reckless Rage. I'm not too worried about that. Do a little bit of damage. Hopefully I get some counters on Marauding Raptor just so that it survives an eventual anger of the gods. Oh, to play more dinky, guys. Yes. Well, I should have gone... no, I still can go with... Nah, I can't go Anger of the Gods. I should have gone Rootbound Crag, unfortunately. Rootbound Crag, fight the Elvish Mystic, absolutely. Let's not leave them around. Good stuff. Take away some of their acceleration, and then Anger of the Gods coming up. Advertisement ones? Oh yes, definitely. The poster with that motto saying, the poster should come in this week, I think. So I'm going to do some sort of advertisement reviewing it. I'm very excited, definitely. They have to do as much damage as possible, otherwise we kill them. Basically just kill them here. Getting to set, oh yes, definitely. This is how you do it. Then I just smoke them. Get a little bit of mana with Domri, but at the very least I'm at 7. Topiary Stomper, a 5/4. Oh wow. Yeah, I would imagine Wonder Woman, probably a lot of people. It's love at first sight. I can understand that. I can understand that, absolutely. But that was, oh, that's how you start off a night. My goodness. Definitely, I'm excited to do little advertisements, reviews of all the, well, most of the products that I'm going to make and present to people in the store. It's going to be fun. A little overwhelming? Yeah, I could imagine. Wonder Woman, what do you talk about? That's the thing. What do you have in common? I think most people probably don't have a whole lot in common with Wonder Woman, but something there. Eventually, you'll find common ground. Yes, that's true. We're all people. Added bonuses, yes. but I do need more coffee. That was intense. That looks pretty good. I like that. Mono red. Oh, maybe Greasefang. Pretty exciting to see Huntmaster. We'll see. It would be nice to go with that. Coming up here. Croxa. Ugh, yikes. I think I'm just going to... maybe not. You know what, I'll get rid of the mountain. I'm going to try for Huntmaster and cross my fingers that it survives. If it does, we're off to the races, that's for sure. But I think there... Oh! The fly's around. It's back. It dared to show its face. Right, I think it could... something like that. Yeah, maybe I should have just gotten rid of Huntmaster. Well, it's worth a shot. Yeah, it does look like maybe more a sacrifice-based Rakdos variation. Ooh, if Marauding can survive and we drop Regisaur next turn, that's where it's at. You can do it, good buddy. Oh. Okay. Hopefully we don't see a, whatchamacallit, oven thingamajig. But I think that's probably going to happen. I'm going to attack with Marauding because I bet all three are probably not going to block Marauding Raptor. Really? I'm okay with that. We got the stuff down that we needed to get down. I think. Does get him Croxa? Oh, well, we'll get him. We'll get him. Kind of like Carnage Tyrant now. Pretty good. I was hoping Croxa might block and, you know, then we'd fight with whatever creature survived, take out Croxa completely, but I don't think Domri's going to be living through this. Pretty sure Croxa would hit Domri. Man, I would like Anger of the Gods right about now. They don't have an oven, so we get rid of both the cats. Ooh. The Croxa definitely does. Hopefully, Deathgore Scavenger can do the trick game 2. I'll decline. We have to discard anyways. How do we lose 3? Oh, non-land card. I see. Yeah, so because it was a land card, we still lost 3 life, unfortunately. Man, that sucks. I do like the thought of Anger, though. Definitely, I think it's right to cut Huntmaster, unfortunately. Yeah, I could see Anger. Anger over Lifecrafter's Bestiary there. Alrighty. From the grave, though, I'm seeing their name. That is pretty good. It does line up with what they're planning to do. That's better. That is much, much better. I'm going to send the land to the bottom. I want both Anger of the Gods, especially if they go something like Thoughtseize. They're probably ripping Anger out. Oh, excuse me. Yes, absolutely going to kill off these dinky things. Hopefully a cat comes down and they don't have an oven and we can completely get rid of the cat. It's always nice to get rid of the cat and exile it. Never having to worry about that rough combo. Some pretty good ramp, though, to start. I mean, if we got a Regisaur Alpha next turn, we could go with that. Death Gorge, of course. Plenty of options. At the very least, we do get to go Anger of the Gods. But do that Mayhem Devil. Yes. Oh, this is what you want. Smoke them. Okay. Whew, we bought some time. Cat? Oh, no cat still. Oh, definitely Marauding. Ripjaw. Classic. If you have 5 mana, you get to go Marauding for 2, Ripjaw for 3, draw a card. Hopefully it's a land or something, but next turn we may get to go Ghalta. That'd be awesome. But hopefully it's land. It's not. Okay, still looking good. Yeah, always worried about Claim the Firstborn. Gain control of target creature with mana value 3 or less. Untap it. Gains haste, but with this deck, they steal it, sacrifice it to some spell or whatnot, unfortunately. And it's pain and suffering. But we got Domri. That is not so painful. Hopefully, staying alive leading to Carnage Tyrant. They got the cat, so we gotta be a little bit worried about that. Hopefully, they sacrifice the cat a little prematurely. Would be nice. Well, I know definitely what I want to be doing. That is pretty devastating against a deck like this. Man. Ghalta next turn, that good old Death Gorge. Even though they have 2 Witches' Ovens, I'm going to try and make it so that they do their cat sacrificing stuff at least during combat or maybe before combat would be ideal. So hopefully both Witches' Ovens are tapped and we can get rid of the cat with Anger of the Gods and never see it again. It's going to be difficult, though. Not too difficult. Yeah, we'll just drop Ghalta. Let's not mess around. Absolutely want to get that down. Then have Ghalta fight the Mayhem Devil. This will get them to do all their stuff, I imagine. The Rakdos tech got nerfed in Historic and Alchemy. The Cauldron Familiar, they added the line of text where it can't block, which certainly deterred some of the fantastic, or nerfed some of the fantastic power. Bring the cat back to block, sacrificing it before going to damage. It was good, but luckily I made them do it. Yes, there we go. Thank goodness. Hopefully that helps and they don't draw another cat. Otherwise I think we're definitely dead. dig for that. Oh, the Mayhem Devil. That could be tough. Oh, I do like the... There we go. Whew. All right. Bringing the pain. Tracto Sacrifice. Like I was hoping. Do whatever I can to make the cat... Get out. Smack that fly like 3 times now. My goodness. It just never learns the lesson. But like I was... Okay, I'm going to try and smack him for the final time. Where is he going? He's behind me, I think. I was thinking Otepec. I still think they remove it pretty easily. We're going to want to go as fast as possible still. I think, actually, I kind of want to bring in Reckless Rage, now that I think about it. Cut 1 Ghalta. 2 Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, let's do that. I'll still leave Otepec Huntmaster out just because it dies from Fatal Push. Could die quite easily to little pings from Mayhem Devil whenever a player sacrifices a permanent. Yeah, 1 damage to any target. And certainly Otepec Huntmaster would probably be a target. Excuse me. Unfortunately. Oh, that looks good. Absolutely. Start off with Temple of Abandon. Oof. I like Ripjaw. We got the sweeper. We got a good body. Get rid of stuff. Unlucky Witness. Yes, they are unlucky because bad things are about to happen. I'll stay away from Lair of the Hydra just because now that it's past the first 2 lands, it's always going to come into play tapped, unfortunately. And I at least have 4 lands. That's a pretty good break point. I might just do it here. Yeah, I'm just going to do it right here. Take out the Unlucky Witnesses. Stop them from getting that card advantage. So whenever it dies, they exile the top 2 cards. Until their next end step, they may play 1 of those cards. Hopefully that helped us out. I think it should have. Hopefully Marauding Raptor survives, of course. Even if it doesn't, we still get to go Ripjaw next turn. I just hope they don't have a Fatal Push. They can go with that token. Oh, phew, they don't. But likely claim the Firstborn, that's going to be painful. Yeah, steal it, sacrifice it to something after they do 2 damage to us. Pretty sweet. Definitely dropping Ripjaw next turn. Oh yeah. And if Ripjaw survives, we do get to go the full Inscription of Abundance. Take out somebody rough and tough. Hopefully no Fatal Push from Ripjaw though. Very good. I like it. Nah, I'll still stick with the Ramp of Topiary, getting us to 6 lands here. Carnage Tyrant unlocking that possibility next turn. Swing with Ripjaw and we'll respond to any sort of removal with Inscription to fight and take out the Mayhem Devil there. I'm surprised they haven't done anything to it, but that could be telling that they don't have any way to deal with Ripjaw. They definitely don't have Fatal Push because Ripjaw would have died on the spot if they did. So it is pretty nice to confirm that. They may have just drawn Fatal Push, of course, but good old Inscription. I'm feeling positive. It would be nice to go Inscription of Abundance on Carnage Tyrant, of course. We'll still definitely take out Mayhem Devil. Do it now. I think they would have discarded Carnage Tyrant anyways, but just on the off chance they don't, I just wanted to get rid of it. Carnage Tyrant definitely going away. They don't have a Croxy out, which is quite nice. Oh, 3. That is nasty. That is not a pretty sight. Ouch. Making a bunch of foods, stopping a bunch of damage. Still looking alright though. If we get another land next turn, we would be able to attack with Topiary. We could play Death Gorge. We'd exile 2 non-creatures, so when it enters the battlefield, and then if we attack with it on that same turn, still very nice. I'm not too worried about Den. Oh, sacrificing Den of the Bugbear. Not bad, not bad. Definitely want to decline that. Oh boy, oh yes, there we go. 7th land. Maximum damage. Maximum pain and suffering. Now I could actually exile some creatures, but I want the most potential damage from Death Gorge here. Yes, long time no see, Pterosaurus. I did get a haircut. You are correct. Definitely feels quite a bit better. Excuse me. Hopefully this does the trick. I think it might. Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely. It's nice to feel much more slick, streamlined, I guess you could say. And you joined at a perfect time. We're on fire tonight, to say the least. I was getting a little bit worried, but yeah. Oh, work's been rough. I'm sorry to hear that. I know. We're taking them down. I was saying tonight, this list is feeling good. Definitely looking good. Just like my hair. But yeah, it was too long. I hadn't had my hair that long in quite some time. I hear that fly again. I'm gonna go on the hunt. It's right beside me. Close to the floor, I think. It's a scaredy cat because I've smacked it a couple times now. It knows who's boss. Oh, that looks pretty sweet. Huntmaster, Lifecrafter's Bestiary, pretty good. Pretty good. Hopefully no thought. Ooh. Demir colors. This could be pain and suffering for Huntmaster. Hopefully that's not the case, but I think there's a pretty good chance he's dead. Due to seeing those. Oh. That's okay. We still got plays. I'm going to go with Lifecrafters actually. Do a little bit of setup. Topiary Stomper next turn. I will have an extra mana after playing Boseiju or Stomping Ground. I will be able to draw an extra card. That's going to be fantastic. You're going to see the lovely potential of that card. I hope they don't have a counterspell. Oof, I like drawing Regisaur. And Commune with Dinosaurs, we do of course have to reveal scrying and just simply drawing a card. We keep that information hidden, which is pretty fantastic to surprise the opponent. Hopefully they can't counter it. I think they might do a censor. I thought maybe I should leave that 1 mana up. At the very least, we do get to 5 next turn. More lands. Let's lock it in. Let's lock in a couple more lands here. Try for Topiary again. Oh man, I love Lifecrafters. Whew. Just keep ramping. Man, that's good. And multiple Lifecrafters just get better all the time. Absolutely fantastic. Well, we will get to 7 with Stomping Ground there, so. Oh, and Carnage Tyrant. I do want to take out Liliana's, that's for sure. Pay a 2 life. Carnage Tyrant. Take a little bit of a sting. Get to draw an extra card. Pressure Liliana. Absolutely. Her -7, destroy all non-zombie creatures. We got to keep up the pressure against this person. I think we should... Oh, that is interesting. I thought they would have wanted to preserve her. Maybe they have some way to deal with Carnage Tyrant and Topiary Stomper. This might not be good. Or they have just another copy of Liliana. Interesting. Can't do a whole lot to Carnage Tyrant. If you want to spend 4 to destroy a creature, I'm all for it. Yeah, more Topiaries, more ramps. How's it going? How's it going? Yes, definitely. Hopefully you appreciate that. I think everybody else you appreciate it, and it certainly worked out exactly as I was hoping. It took me a little bit just to put the title up in the top, and then I made it blend kind of with the stuff behind it, so it wasn't too cluttered, but certainly working out. Carnage Tyrant should take out both zombies. 4, and we still would deal 3 to Liliana, which is perfectly fantastic. Let's just go another Carnage Tyrant. Draw some more cards. Bring some more pain. Perhaps they can flash in something. Okay. They could have Extinction Event, something like that, of course. Exiling the Carnage Tyrants, that would be a very sad day. Hopefully that's not the case. Looks like they don't have it. My gosh. Even a single Lifecrafter's Bestiary. We've scryed, we've gotten multiple turns closer to multiple greater things. We draw a card whenever we play something. You can have multiple Lifecrafter's Bestiaries out, whereas you could only have one Great Henge. Of course, I could add in Great Henge as well for super duper mega draw. But I think Lifecrafters is really all that's needed. I might add a single copy of Great Henge though, now that I think about it. Now let's go Regisaur Alpha. Draw some more. Play some more. See if they have a counter spell. They already did censor once, so I imagine they've got other counter spells of various types. Oh, we can only cycle it, huh? Domri it is then. It does. It seems like it's the perfect fit, especially with Topiary Stomper now. Any extra mana we have, we get to draw stuff. Who doesn't love that? Power up Domri a little bit. I could maybe have taken out a token, but I'm thinking both Carnage Tyrants are going to be enough. Vraska's Contempt. Well, you can't take out a Carnage Tyrant. Definitely, it feels right starting off with all 4 Carnage Tyrants. Can't do anything. At least a couple Carnage Tyrants, but you have multiples like you see, that is just going to be absolutely debilitating. If they swept us, we still have Regisaur next turn, Topiary Stomper, more ramping, more card draw. Not bad. That is actually not bad for us. Oh, for Huntmaster as well. This is dirty. Well, we don't need to fight anything. So use Domri to ramp, help play Huntmaster. Just gonna chain a bunch of stuff. Pay a bunch. Oh my goodness, they are dead. They're just dead. Hold on a second. 3 for that, 2 for that, so we can pay 1 more and still have enough for Regisaur plus Topiary Stomper. They are dead. Holy cow, that is good. Wow. Ooh, boy. Well, not much more to say about that. If that's not a strong case for Lifecrafters, I don't know what is. That really helped us dig to just get heavy hitters. I figured something bad was going to happen. Either Meat Hook, Extinction Event to exile creatures of an odd or even mana value. Of course, they would have named even to get rid of both Carnage Tyrants. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's, I don't know. Could be better, though. I think I'm going to cut it. It's not really doing much work for me. Yes, the new card. Lifecrafter, the hidden gem. The truth about Lifecrafter's Bestiary is pretty good. Again, I've tried it, I don't know, I would say like 6 months ago. Again, it's hard to keep track, but scry each turn, dig deeper, cast creatures, draw more cards, likely, you know, with extra lands, you have at least 1 left over. It makes sense. But yes, I think definitely 1 Great Henge. That's going to be good. We know what they're all about. Dimir colors, Dimir control, I guess it looks like. Counterspells, 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 counterspells. Killing. 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 A lot of killing. I'm surprised. Carnage Tyrant was our savior here, because that's kill, counter, kill, counter, kill, counter. My gosh, that is nasty. Yeah, definitely. It definitely does. And I just think I have enough cheap creatures, to say the least. Take out Ripjaw for sure, but like I was mentioning, if anyone has ever played Dinos, Otepec Huntmaster, drawing that turns after you've played Marauding, it's always dead. But with Lifecrafter's Bestiary again, you can play Huntmaster for a single red, pay a green to draw a card even though it's dying. Effectively, you give Otepec Huntmaster cycle. It's not an instant speed, but you still get to get a replacement from it. And if you have multiple Lifecrafters out, you could pay 2 green from the 1 Huntmaster, draw 2 cards. It's not sitting dead in your hand. I love it. Fantastic stuff. But I'm going to keep that though. At least having Lifecrafters, it's a little bit slow. At least they can't Thought Seize away Carnage Tyrant because we don't have it. Lifecrafter's Bestiary would get us a little bit closer to something impactful as well, which is quite exciting. They might counter it. If they do, it's one less counter spell, of course. I was thinking maybe I should wait. That's okay though. It does increase the chance that Regisaur Alpha might come down. They do have one less sensor. Hopefully they tap out a little bit. They got something nasty. Well, I got to burn it at some point. Where's that Carnage Tyrant or Shifting Ceratops? Well, pretty much just Carnage Tyrant. That's what we need. Play a little bit safe. Try the Topiary Stomper. I don't think they'll counter it. Good stuff. If all goes well, we possibly could go Regisaur Alpha plus Ghalta next turn. Regisaur for 5, Ghalta for 2. Lethal, almost. That'd be pretty sweet, but I think they'll be killing some stuff. Field of Ruin, okay. Got enough basic lands. 6 in total, 2 mountains and 4 forests, so if something like this happens, we're still safe, at least. It's okay. It was always going to be an uphill battle, this matchup. I think I probably should mulligan aggressively for that Carnage Tyrant. Game 3 if it does go to that. I think that's our ticket against this deck. Oh, the shifting though. 4. Hey, ooh, I like it. They can't remove it. I get to give it haste, trample, all that good stuff. Take it down a notch. At least take Liliana down a notch. I would imagine shifting gets killed next turn. If it does, hopefully that means we can safely go Regisaur Alpha. At the very least, they can't take out shifting with anything blue related, so hopefully that increases its chances. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what are they thinking? Well, we'll try for Regisaur. Counterspell. I don't think they'd allow us to get Ghalta down. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't happen, but well, let's go for it. If this doesn't draw out a counterspell, I don't know what would. Maybe. Interesting. Huh. They must have some way to deal with Ghalta. I don't see why else they're sticking around. Yeah, it's weird. They have something up their sleeve. Maybe they were pausing to fake they had something up their sleeve. Not exactly lethal. Still a lot of damage. Guess they're roping us. If they had something, they would have used it. Maybe. I think they must be mad. They're mad because they have every counter spell and kill spell under the sun. Fatal Push, Jawari Disruption, March of Regisaur, Fatal Push, Sinister Sabotage, Censor, Kill, all kill. This has to be a rope because they figure they should not lose to a deck like this. It should be impossible with all the ways to kill things that they have. I would definitely like to see their hand. Maybe it's all lands. That would be pretty exciting. That's a rope. Good stuff. Maybe not. They could sweep us somehow. No. Yeah. Oh, they definitely feel they should have won at least once against us. And I'm not even using Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Hexproof, Indestructible, gain 2 life. I figured I had enough heavy hitters. I kind of feel like Tamiyo's Safekeeping, switch that for Carnage Tyrant all the time, 24/7. That seems pretty good. Whenever I would see a Tamiyo's, if I just have Carnage Tyrant, big, massive heavy hitter, another creature to help Lifecrafter's Bestiary possibly draw a card. Can't only submit. Yes, you said it. Oh. Ooh. Yes. Oh, boy. Well, tonight is definitely different than last night. But I still love things like Naya Super Ramp, Slamming Zakama, Gishath's, Awakening Sun's Avatar. But this certainly seems to be the better thing. I will definitely revisit those fun decks, but I like this. I like this indeed. Vindication, absolutely. I mean, just their nasty stuff. And Fatal Push, having a lot of creatures or a decent amount of creatures above 4 mana value. Regisaur Alpha mostly, but it's nice. We have things that can dodge Fatal Push and they just can't kill it at all. Man, that was sweet. That's not going to do it. I'm going to risk it. We're on the draw, so a couple chances to at least see a third land by turn 3, be able to go Lifecrafters there. Send Ghalta to the bottom. Yes. Oh, Evan, you said it. Looking like Orzhov zombies. This might be rough. They started off first and dropping Champion of the Perished. Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under their control, put a 1/1 counter on it. That's going to get out of control. Probably a little bit too fast for us, I would think. Yeah. Anger of the Gods should be good. Demir's... Esper zombies. So there's some fantastic zombies in blue. But this is not so good. Yeah. The troll is dead, absolutely. But we are dead. Here. This is a... Well, that's the start you hope for. Ouch. We got a body. Not quite going to save us, unfortunately. That's okay. We know what heat to pack. Anger, rage. Maybe not shifting. Oh, absolutely. Inscription, Reckless Rage, Anger of the Gods, dead. Done like dinner. Take out Otepec Huntmaster. I would imagine Maybe they have Fatal Push, at least. Probably a little bit of removal. Maybe they don't have any removal at all. It might be just hardcore zombies, all day, just to maximize the potential value, something like Wayward Servant. Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under their control, we lose 1 life, they gain 1 life. But I imagine they gotta have at least a little bit of removal somewhere in there. Drop Ghalta. 2 Lifecrafters. Gotta cut it somewhere, but certainly we do have the interaction to get things done. Oh. Decent. Could be better. I was worried about Thoughtseize, but I'm going to go Marauding. Hopefully it doesn't die. If it does, I mean, it was going to die to Anger of the Gods anyways. If it doesn't, we at least get an initial ping on Ripjaw and then a ping later on when we hit it with Anger. Oh, yes. That's the good stuff. Could have gone Topiary, but again, I want the card draw. Certainly going to pressure him with Marauding here while it's temporarily buffed, especially if I feel the need to go Anger. Interesting. Very interesting. They may have something to deal with Ripjaw. Okay, that might hold off on having to go Anger. We just keep setting up with the second one, Topiary Stomper, Inscription to fight. I think I gotta go Anger coming up here. Champion of the Perished. They could easily play 2 zombies next turn, bringing Champion above 3 toughness. Yeah, let's not mess around. Don't leave that Champion alive. And we still get, maybe the full Inscription of Abundance next turn. Possibly Topiary for 3, Inscription for 2. Nah, let's keep ramping. Get to 7 lands next turn and we can start attacking with Topiary Stomper. And we still have the 2 left over for Inscription, but hopefully I'm going to be going the full Inscription because gaining life, putting counters on something, and taking out a creature is pretty fantastic. And another fantastic thing about Inscription, the counters could be used to save Marauding Raptor, getting its toughness above 3 for a future Anger of the Gods. We could fight somebody with Ripjaw, put the 2 counters on Marauding, and then, of course, gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures we control. Maybe they're a little bit worried about another Anger coming up at some point. Yeah, definitely Temple. We're going Carnage Tyrant this turn. Don't need Sheltered. Maximum pressure. Yeah, they don't want... Okay. It's looking good. I would imagine they have no way to deal with Carnage. At the very least, they might deal with the other creatures. That's got to be it. Next turn, maximum Inscription. Maximum dead. 2 counters. Me. I like it. Pretty good. Okay. I definitely feel like they probably don't have removal. We didn't see any hint or whiff of it there. I'll check to make sure, but that does seem to be the case. I still like all that interaction though. Maybe cut the Reckless Rages. Probably don't need to do much at instant speed, especially if we're not responding to, well, Reckless Rage for one to take out a champion of the Perished could be good, especially if the triggers are on the stack. They play a zombie while the champion is at 4. He would go to 5, but we Reckless Rage and kill the champion before it gets that counter on it, raising it out of range of that. Now I'm going to bring in Huntmaster. Let's be as explosive as possible. Pretty explosive. Again, Inscription could slap 2 counters on Huntmaster, also helping that survive an Anger of the Gods. Yeah, I can work with this. 2 lands at least. Turn 1 Temple is definitely going to get us closer to a land. Hopefully we draw a land, but... no, can't risk it. It would have been nice, definitely, if Rootbound Crag was something that came in untapped. I absolutely need to get to that 3rd one. Metallic Mimic though, it's pretty good, I hope. Let's go, 3rd land, cross the fingers. It's going to be a good anger coming up. I might ramp with Topiary Stomper actually. Blade Stitch Scab being 4 toughness, that's rough. Phew. Nah, I gotta go anger. Gotta. Things would have gotten out of control next turn. Champion of the Perished would have gone above Anger of the Gods. Would not have been pretty. I think I might just go anger again. No, let's ramp. Let's ramp. Ripjaw could have been good, of course. I did have enough, but I wanted more mana for fun activities. I'll wait and maybe use Topiary to fight the Blade Stitch Scab. We'll see if they got any shenanigans though. I'm always angry, yes. To 2 though, I don't like it. We'll try and fight because I don't want to go that low. Good. Ooh, yes, Marauding Ripjaw. More draw. Hopefully it's a land. I don't think they're busting through now with Marauding and Ripjaw here. Yes, holy cow. What are we at tonight? I don't know. But it is good. Hey, the fly is... He just landed in my empty cup of coffee. I was going to get another one. I'd show you guys if I could. Maybe I can. Hold on a second here. Most excellent indeed. Let me see if this... No. It's not going to show you, unfortunately. That's too bad. Oh, no. Okay, now I gotta get it. Oh, it's almost cupping off its hinge, my goodness. Bear with me 1 second here. Why is that not screwing in? One day here, I'll get it. Okay. There we go. Right. Oh, then he leaves. I know. Almost Diamond 2. It's crazy. Man. So, you could see lots of interaction. Good. Fantastic, versatile interaction. Well, don't know what more to say. It's performing like I hoped it would. I was recording, actually. I wish I was recording. I had a lovely match against Rakdos mid-range. Another Rakdos sacrifice, I think it was, before I started here. And I just stomped him. Good. Kind of like we're doing here. I guess it could work. Could be worse. Could be worse. No guaranteed 2 untapped on turn 2 for Huntmaster, of course. I'll say hello. Maybe they're dinos as well. They see me. Okay. I know this deck. Bard class. Gruul Bard class Legends. This is going to be ugly. Painful. Something like that, yeah. They're going to cast a bunch of free stuff here. A lot of Legends cost red and green, it seems. So they could be playing free things. They're going to be playing free things. Domri for 1. You gotta love it. Gallia for free. They're not fighting. Interesting. I'm pretty sure they're going to take out Huntmaster. Gotta. Yeah, unfortunately. Nuts. I wish I had some way to take out Bard class. That would absolutely shut him down. And we're not winning this one. That's for sure. Huh. Well, that was painful. Anger of the Gods probably should do pretty good against them. I would hope. Take an Inscription, actually. Yeah, I'd rather Reckless Rage. It seems that there are a lot of fairly cheap legendaries in range of Anger of the Gods, and definitely in range of Reckless Rage. Hopefully it buys us enough time. 1 Ghalta, I think. All right. But yeah, definitely. I think oftentimes the mono white, they got tons of life gain. They figure they're going to run away with things and that we have no chance. But we got a chance. Could be a little slow, but Ripjaws, Reckless Rage, I like it. Hopefully a Topiary Stomper would be pretty sweet. Huntmaster, that is also very nice. Hopefully he survives. Bard class. They always have a Bard class, it seems. I imagine they mulligan aggressively for Bard class. Certainly they have all 4 copies, because that's the thing that makes them tick. Targnar, not too bad. Interesting. Well, we get another Ripjaw. Certainly attack with both Ripjaws. Do a nice bit of damage there. And that's good. I'll wait and see what they do next turn. There might be something even more problematic that I want to take out with Reckless Rage. We'll see. Gotta be a little bit scared being at 8 though. Okay, I like it. Huh. Well, that did the trick. I think we gotta go as fast as possible. I'm just gonna cut the Carnage Tyrants, bring in some shifting. Leave Ghalta at least, yeah. Gotta get bodies on the ground. At least stall them, fight them. Targets for Reckless Rage. Ooh, oh my goodness. Hopefully that's fast enough, because that's pretty lovely. That's, oh man, that's a perfect hand. Basically. Grazer, though, could be rough. I suspect, I'm pretty certain they have a Bard class. Oh my. Oh, and Anger. Yep. I'm liking the looks of this. I'll still probably play a Marauding next turn, even though it's probably going to die. Ooh, no Bard class. Okay. I know what I want to do. Nope, that was close. Almost missed it. Oh. Yep. I would like to sweep them, but when you get the opportunity to go double marauding into Ripjaw, you take it, no questions asked. I'm going to be extra aggressive with this marauding just because it's almost certainly going to die next turn. Might as well. I don't think they want to take 6. Grazer probably would block, but that's okay. Bergie. Odd. Huh. Would not have expected that. Well. Topiary Stomper it is. Let's just keep ramping. I think we got him. Boseiju. Now that I think about it, I do have some way to take out Bard class, so yeah, I'm gonna hold back Boseiju. Okay. Well, this is working out. Whew. On fire tonight. Man, that's... Stick it to them. Very interesting. Maybe they thought they didn't have anything to do, but... yeah. Alrighty. Let's keep going. For sure. Maybe this is like a repayment for last night. Even though it was painful, I still absolutely had fun last night. Nice flashy big dinos. But hey, at least you guys, you see the perspective. Last night's not so good outing. And then you see what a refined, interactive, low cost, card advantage. You see, you can compare the two. And you see the difference. Night and day. Yes. Oh, fun night. Win or lose. Always chatting with you guys. could be good. Hopefully some way to get Marauding on turn 2, Ripjaw 3, Regisaur 4, Ghalta 5. Oof. Green something. Steel Leaf. I bet Steel Leaf. Okay. Oh, Anger of the Gods. Game 2. Man, that's about the juiciest Anger of the Gods if I've ever seen one. Hopefully they don't have too much interaction, but they have a lot of ramp. Excuse me. Hopefully they can't kill stuff. My gosh, that's about the nastiest ramp. Oh man, I wish I had Anger. We still get good stuff. I'm thinking I could switch Anger to the main, but I have Inscription of Abundance for interaction if I need to take out some creatures. So I still feel pretty safe, definitely. I like the card draw. Nah, let's get Regisaur down. Ghalta next turn. Pain. Amazingness. I'll hold back Marauding. I think definitely the old growth troll would block it. But yeah, as for Anger in the main or not, if I didn't have Inscription, I think I might bring Anger in. Primal Might maybe to fight and take out Regisaur Alpha there. Hopefully that's not the case. Boogan to take out Regisaur. Marauding. That was unexpected. Very unexpected. I thought for sure it had to be Regisaur. We still get to drop the queen next turn. Yeah. But I mean, it makes sense. Mono green, ramping. They get to play big, expensive stuff, but we get to play the queen, and we get to absolutely stomp them. Maximum aggression. I think the old growth would probably block Regisaur. Maybe. Yes. Might as well get a little bit damage with Huntmaster with the token. Hopefully we can still get him. We have Ghalta, and they don't have another Ugin. We're at least safe with Ghalta for one turn. But they have to do something to Ghalta, or they die. Ugin will not do it. Still dead. Ugin would have to be at 12 loyalty to exile everything. Ghalta is still going to survive if they wanted to do Ugin's thingy. That is a fantastic thing. If you can get Ghalta down before the Ugin, don't gotta worry. Nearly as much. Can't do your shit. Yes. Like I said, Ugin does not have 12 loyalty. You gotta love it. Anger of the Gods. Reckless Rage, yeah. They got stuff at 4. Well, the old growth troll. I would like to take out enchantments also. Maybe. I mean, Boseiju could take it out. but might be the right thing to take out Old Growth Troll with Reckless Rage, pave the way so they have less stuff to block. It might help us get lethal, potentially. But we know the stuff that's happening. Carnage Tyrant would be good. Certainly Ghalta does the trick against a deck like this. They don't have really any way to deal with the Queen, which is quite fantastic. Nothing blue related, graveyard related. Yeah, certainly. Basically, switch Inscription for Anger of the Gods in this scenario. Heaven, like you mentioned, potentially bringing it in. Certainly it's going to put in the work. I do like Carnage. I don't think we need Domri. We got to free up space somewhere, of course. They don't have any counter spells, that sort of thing. Anger's going to do enough of the job. Certainly going to hope for it to take out their early accelerators. Oh, that's a keeper. 100%. It's no Anger, but knowing the deck it is, Marauding's basically safe. We get Topiary, probably Ripjaw, and we're off to the races. I mean, we still won, and we didn't even have turn 2 Otepec Huntmaster. Still the fantastic thing. 3 lands, turn 3. You go Otepec for 2, Marauding for 1. Bam. Get her done. I hope they don't have interaction. They might have brought it in, though. Double Old Growth Troll is double nasty, but Ripjaw is going to be a good deterrent to that. Oh, we got it again. This is the ultimate karma from last night. I gotta say, like back to back, pretty much double Maraudings into Ripjaw. It never happens. Oh, into Angros. Yeah. I'm going to attack. Be extra aggressive with the Marauding because I don't want Regisaur to die and the token, Topiaries, that sort of thing. And we take out an Old Growth Troll. They get some good ramp though, which is unfortunate. Play some more oh, okay. I'm thinking, well, they won't attack, which is nice. Super rampy with Topiary. And because Topiary is a creature that, again, being at 4 toughness, survives anger. Hopefully they don't draw something too nasty next turn. I'll certainly attack with this Marauding as well, as I expected Old Growth Troll would block, but again, Marauding was going to die. Next turn to anger. And we have enough mana for Regisaur, Carnage Tyrant, that sort of thing. We get to 7 lands next turn with the Stomping Ground. They got nothing much. They would have to sacrifice those Old Growth Trolls to get creatures, which would actually be quite fantastic. Okay. What does this do? Our Gemus. They would have to sacrifice the lands. Okay, I actually like that. You know what, let's sweep them first. Let's get that out of the way. I really wanted to do that. Oh. Thumbs up. Pay the 2 life. Play Marauding. Done. Maximum aggression if they want to make them trolls. Oh. Even if they get Ugin, we have Ghalta. I hope. Well, I can sacrifice the World Tree now, actually. That's not good. Yes. Oh. Oh my. Friends. I'm on fire tonight. I found the list to stick with. Certainly, I mean, if you guys want to try it out, go ahead. I hope it would perform similarly for you. Wow. Oof. Okay, well, how long have we been going here? Let me think about it. I guess I started a little late. Okay, definitely. Some more games for sure. Yeah, I guess probably 2 copies of Ghalta is enough. 3, probably don't need to go to 4 anytime soon. Turnt McGurnt. I've actually faced this person before. I don't know if they're a streamer or whatnot, but I have faced them. Oof, Rakdos. Possibly. I think this certainly has a good chance. Kroxa, that's a little tough. Send Inscription to the bottom for sure. Rockfall Vale. We don't have anything we would play for 2 off of that forest. Thoughtseize. No Thoughtseize. Huh. Bone Crusher. You know what? I'm going to go Topiary. Get us to 4 lands. We would get to 5 lands next turn. Possibly could fight Topiary with the Bone Crusher. Gain some life. Make it bigger. Take out something problematic. I was thinking of maybe setting up with Lifecrafters. Chandra's going to take out Topiary though, I think. Nuts. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. Oh boy. Hopefully Ripjaw sticks around. He does not. Certainly Death Gorge, I think, should be pretty fantastic. Game 2 here. At least we will probably be exiling those Kroxas. I thought Fatal Push. I did, unfortunately. Well, we gotta play something. But that might be it. I do like Anger of the Gods as well. I think that's going to do the trick. Taking out the Bone Crushers, the Graveyard Trespassers, all that stuff. Oh, yeah, man, that would be a lovely Anger of the Gods. I mean, yeah. No, we're still dead. What am I thinking? Nothing we could do. Certainly fighting something with Carnage Tyrant would have gained us a bunch of life. That would have helped out. Right, Huntmaster, he dies to most stuff. Stomp from Bone Crusher Giant, Fatal Push. Lots of things, unfortunately. Anger of the Gods. Reckless Rage. Although we could respond to removal on the Huntmaster with Reckless Rage just to make use of him. That doesn't happen too often, though. Dukes, I like Lifecrafters, but I like keeping everything else. Now, we gotta cut space somewhere. Maximum interaction, that's where it's at. 1 Ghalta. 2 Carnage. And hope that's enough. I'll stick with it. Temple of Abandon, hopefully getting us to that next land, third land. Kind of sad to send Anger to the bottom. Maybe could have mulliganed that. Nuts. Nuts. Probably saying goodbye to Marauding. Okay, third land. You can do it. That's not a third land. At least they haven't seen Anger of the Gods, which is a good positive. Third land, let's go. Oh, that's not a third land. My goodness. Where are they at? Ghalta says that's probably going to do us in. Well, we got it, but it comes into play tapped. Nuts. Yeah, we're not recovering from this. Oh, no. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. How it goes, we had to lose eventually. Nobody wins forever. Jump right back into things. Keep the fun going. Like the salsa. Something Rakdos related. Oh yeah, oh, if you missed that first little bit, perhaps I was a little bit too greedy, but having 24 lands, I was pretty sure we'd see at least a third land a little bit sooner than that. And of course it was quite painful that third land still came into play tapped, really slowed us down. Anger of the Gods, huh? It's going to be good. Let's get the ramp going. I want to go faster. Plus I have that other land in hand. We could drop Regisaur next turn. Should be good. Oh my gosh. Where is Anger when you need it? Oh boy. Well, plans change. Marauding Ripjaw. That's where it's at. Okay. I don't think they'll kill both of them, so hopefully they can't kill Ripjaw. That's going to be the blocker of blockers. Well, I know what I'm blocking. They had 3 up, so they could have powered those Knight of the Ebon Legions, would have been out of range from stuff. Definitely didn't want to do that. If they only had 2, of course I would have blocked some of the Knights of the Ebon Legion. Let's see. Regisaur for 4, Ripjaw for 2, Topiary for 2. Pretty nice. I like that. Plus Ripjaw here could draw us a land. Oh, and it does. Okay. Well, we're in business. This gets us to 7. We can attack with that one Topiary. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I'm just going to smack them with everything. If they want to block with Spawn of Mayhem, I would be very ecstatic. Topiary Stomper having Vigilance definitely makes me feel safe. Next turn having both of them, plus Ripjaw. If I only had two, I'd probably be a little scared. Don't think they can kill us. They see all these bodies, so they got to be worried being at 5. Okay. Drop more bodies, die more quicker. Yeah. Lifecrafters plus Regisaur. We don't have that extra mana to draw a card, unfortunately, but we got lots of things. Now, is that enough? 1, 2, 5, 6. They have 4, we have 6 bodies. They die. That's how it is. They're just dead. Yes. Go wide, dinos. I like it. I like it indeed. Okay, well. Kind of Rakdos sacrifice. Very aggressive. They certainly barfed a lot of cheap stuff, which mid-range, I guess. I thought it was just hyper, super duper aggro, seeing double Knight of the Ebon Legion, Dread Wanderer, Tenacious Underdog, but then they slammed some of these bigger things, which certainly are problematic. Rotting Regisaur, especially, is rough. But they got lots of cheap things, so certainly Anger of the Gods should put in the work. Reckless Rage, especially. I don't think it's... Excuse me. I don't think it's Zombies Heaven. Just normal Rakdos stuff. Certainly Rotting Regisaur, Zombie... yeah. General Rakdos aggro, I guess you could call it. But Reckless Rage, dealing 4 damage, will be nice to take out Spawn of the Mayhem, since it does start at 4 toughness. That's one point we're going to hope to see. But Huntmaster, likely they have removal. I assume they have removal. Yeah, so he certainly does look like a zombie with that scary pale face, and then the moonlight around the back there. 3 more things. Yeah. 3 Bestiaries. We need that interaction. But definitely that artwork makes you think otherwise. Oh, I'm keeping that. I'm hoping no Thoughtseize. Yeah, I could see Obnixilis. Slam the cheap stuff. That's what I like to see. Nah, we don't need Inscription. What we probably need is 3 mana on turn 3 for Anger. At the moment, it's not going to happen with both Rootbound Crags there. Not bad. Anger's going to surprise him, I think. When we do get Anger. That's okay. Hopefully they play some more creatures coming up here. Oh, nuts. That's not good. Pretty sure they would rip anger. Maybe not. It's a lot of painful. Yeah. Well, I was going a wee bit downhill, unfortunately. Okay, stomping, yes. Get that Ripjaw and hope it survives. It does not. Murderous. Nasty. Well, we're going to hope for a drawing in anger next turn, because back's against the wall. Never mind, we're dead. I forgot about Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That's okay. That's okay. It was definitely a little bit too slow. Certainly that one turn sooner for anger. That might have, well, definitely would have helped us out. Big time. I'll keep it. Plenty of lands. We know they have Thoughtseize, unfortunately. Oof, Regisaur, I'll keep that too. I expected this. Hey, replacement Ripjaw. We couldn't have played either next turn anyways. Okay, they really don't like that guy. I don't want to take 2 damage if I don't have to. I wasn't going to play anything for 4 that turn anyways. Ew, nuts. That rotting Regisaur is going to be problematic. Definitely. It's got to be Regisaur. We'll probably double block the rotting if at all possible, just to take it out. We will not. Okay, we well, that will do it. Unfortunately. Yeah, being down to 1 is not going to recover. Nuts. Yeah, that's alright. Came pretty close. Had a pretty good time. What time is it? 1:45? Ah, we got time. We got time for one more. Hope landing on a positive note, but overall, I mean, it's been absolutely fantastic. Win or lose tonight, I found the list. Maybe tweaking it a little bit, but it seems good in its current iteration, that's for sure. Fizzing Cola. Oh yeah. Well, I could work with that, I think. A little bit of ramp with Domri at least on turn 3. And we already got an inscription. Mono white life gain perhaps. Oh, this could be bad. At least they don't have a counter spell for this guy. They still might have removal for him. Yes. make us a clue. Fateful absence. I figured it would be that. Interesting. They probably just have removal for the creatures. That still. Huh. Azorius control, okay. I thought it was interesting the stuff they had played, but now we know. Now we know they probably have counterspell for whatever we do play. Ripjaw it is. Let's try for it. See what this draws out, what information it gets us. That's not bad. Pretty good. I'm glad I remembered to tap the land to get to pay for the clue. I like it. Oh boy, wow, we can safely ghost stuff, my goodness. We're going to safely ghost stuff. If they're completely tapped out, we're going maximum damage. If they don't have a sweeper, they die. Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely. They targeted the land with Field of Ruin. I knew I would get a land, so I tapped the land that will die for mana. Getting the one untapped, I would have a total of 2 before I pass to the next phase. Have enough to sacrifice the clue, draw land, and all that good stuff. It's Ghalta time. If they have a counter spell, they're going to counter it. Maybe they don't. They don't like it. They certainly have to do something quick. At least they would take a Regisaur Alpha so that Ghalta doesn't have haste. Gotta be. Okay. Not bad. I think I'm going to go Huntmaster for 2. I still have 2 for Inscription of Abundance, which probably going to slap the 2 counters on Ripjaw. I think. Oh, interesting. Now that they're completely tapped out, let's take out this token. Clear the way mostly for Ripjaw. This dinky thing likely is going to block it, but I would also take it out. Not block it, interesting. Yes, Shark Typhoon and Enchantment. Boseiju could take it out, but I think I only have 1 copy in this list at the moment. They don't have 4 mana for a sweeper. Oh, did we do it? You don't have enough for that. Yes. Oh. Alrighty. Man, that was good. Okay. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? Glad you found my channel. Oh, glad you like it. definitely. I'm happy I can inspire other people. Certainly tonight is pretty inspirational. I've done well, quite well. You always thought it was a sword? Oh, okay. Well, they can do stuff at instant speed. Shark Typhoon does have the potential to cycle for 1 in a blue and X. So if the game has gone long, say this person has 8 lands, 8 mana, they could cycle Shark Typhoon at the end of our turn, make a 6/6 shark for 2x plus 6. A 6/6 flying shark creature token is very nasty, and oftentimes that can do the trick if you don't have reach or some way to block a token. But again, if they can just drop it, that's going to make too many sharks. It's going to get out of control real quick. Luckily, we were fast enough. But definitely, I would say it's inspiring seeing us be able to take down a deck that traditionally is rough. Might still go downhill, but... Yes, absolutely. Most players using it for that cycling effect. Oftentimes, you don't see it land. But when it does, nuts. I think I definitely will at least increase Boseiju to 2 copies. There's been certainly some times tonight taking out Bard class for the Bard class legends. Shark Typhoon certainly is a fantastic target for this thing. Yeah, I think at least 2 Boseiju. Maybe something else that deals with artifacts and enchantments, but shifting Ceratops we want. No Ripjaw. Death Gorge. I do like Death Gorge. Okay. Whew. I was getting so excited after winning, I almost didn't lock in the changes. That's not going to do it. Not even close to fast enough. It's nice seeing lots of ramp. I'm going to risk that one. Definitely cut the most expensive thing. Of course, going fast, haste, and whatnot often can do the trick. But, yeah, let's hope for 2 lands. Crossing the fingers. I might have a sensor, but we have nothing to play. We still have nothing to play. Huh. Eventually. Yeah, well, maybe they cycle away that Shark Typhoon. Yeah, nuts. I mean, if you're going to go slow, I guess this is the deck to go slow against. One day we'll get that 3rd land. Definitely not getting rid of any shifting. Yeah, probably Death Gorge. Again, I brought in Death Gorge just because it's a deck with lots of non-creature stuff in the graveyard. So Death Gorge, I think for the most part, stays pretty powered up. Well, they're going to counter this. Guaranteed. That's going to happen. Oh, yes, yeah. I think there's still room. Absolutely. I think Marauding and Otepec Huntmaster might be the only things that are needed. Just because Marauding and Otepec, because it's cost reduction, sometimes it can equal more than 1 mana, especially if it allows you to play multiple dinos in a turn due to that reduction. Drover the Mighty, not needed as much because it is only ever 1 mana. It's only ever helping you cast 1 thing, but having a 3/3 body as backup is pretty fantastic. And adding 1 mana of any color, but for the most part, the mana base is consistent enough. Right now it's kind of clunky, but that's always bound to happen. Going to happen. I would think they counter this. Hopefully not. But I still love the 3 Amigos. Absolutely. Drover the Mighty. Pretty sweet. Nah, more green. If I went to a full reduction, I could only spend green for shiftings here and Deathgorge Scavenger. Of course, I'll try for Deathgorge. I would bet they have Sensors, Jawari Disruption, or completely tapped out. Ah, you thought Deathgorge would die, but you don't know that. It's pretty sweet when people let Deathgorge resolve just because they figure it's going to die. They don't know how the triggers work. It's good. It's always nice to surprise them with that interaction there. Very satisfying. I don't think they would sweep a Topiary and a... Oh, there's the... Speaking of, Shark Typhoon. Yeah, I'm going to try for shifting. Go as fast as humanly possible. Especially since I'm at 5, I can give shifting haste. Could be rough though. Especially if they have the wedding thingamajig. White removal for one and a white. I think it is. Fateful Absence. That's what I was saying. Not wedding something. But they don't have a whole lot of cards. That's kind of nice to see. I like it. I definitely like it. Certainly having the shiftings is pretty fantastic. I'm just going to keep going with that. Again, shifting being protection from blue. The sharks can't block it, just how protection works. It's quite lovely. Wandering Emperor, though, that tends to do the trick. Well, we still might get him. Definitely feels positive. We're kind of recovering quite nicely from a very painful start. Still kind of making something work. Hopefully they don't drop to fairy. Excuse me. That would be rough. Well, I don't think they have a sweeper. Yeah, they definitely don't have a sweeper. Try for shifting again. Let's go. Hopefully they don't have Ether Gust. Or another Wandering Emperor, of course. I hate when I jinx myself. Actually, you know what? I might just target their Wandering Emperor that they have. Just so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I like that. Oh, you think you're going to block and save it, but you're not. Because we have Sneaky Trample. Bing, bang, boom. Sneaky Trample gets the job done. Ha ha ha. They certainly wouldn't have made that token just for Wandering Emperor to die. We're not going to do that again, that's for sure. Usually only happens once. No sweeper. They got a sweeper. Well, we're saying goodbye to everything, unfortunately. Attack with a shark, do a bit of damage. Really? That is quite interesting. Not what I would have expected. Well, Marauding. See what that draws out. Ghalta certainly would draw out the sweeper next turn. Let's get that sweeper out. They know they're safe. Just gonna smack them. Hopefully Narset doesn't draw another sweeper as a replacement to that Cleansing Nova that they have in hand. Could have simply gone Marauding. They still might not have gone Cleansing Nova next turn, but I just wanted to make sure they go it. Hold back at least somebody. Definitely wouldn't have been playing Ghalta anytime soon, so that's gonna get the sweeper. Man, I wish I had Heroic Intervention right about now. That would have been nice. Could be a consideration for the sideboard, definitely. 1 and a green, instant speed. All permanents you control get hexproof and indestructible. Pretty sweet. Doesn't save just your creatures. I think they have something for that Lair of the Hydra. I bet they do. Actually, they have enough for Castle Arden Vale to make a token. Let's pop the clue, see what we get. Ah, I forgot. That's going to be very hard to recover from. Especially seeing the sweeper in hand, unfortunately. Yeah, I think Heroic Intervention, it's great all around. It's not just great against a deck with sweepers. It can help us win trades by all our creatures getting indestructible. We could double block. Both things would survive. Take out all their stuff. I think Heroic would be good. Definitely. Definitely, I think I want to add that. I do like this, though. We got Huntmaster for turn 2. Hopefully it survives, at least getting to a 3rd land. I'm going to try for Huntmaster, and I'm going to cross my fingers they don't have a portable hole. Or removal for it. Okay, good stuff. Alright, Marauding it is. What's that going to draw out? Shifting it is. Maximum aggression, let's go. Fateful Absence. Well, I'm just going to give haste to Marauding and do a little bit of damage. If both these stick around... Oh, let's cross the fingers here. Because that would be nasty next turn. Yes. Hopefully they're not getting a sweeper off of Narset here. Oh, so we got to play around that. I'm going to play around that by going Topiary. I guess I could have gone Domri, actually, now that I think about it, unfortunately. Nah, I'll stop him from getting any more painful stuff. Oh, yes. Crazy cards. Mono black zombies. I might even add to my mono black zombies list that I use just if I have any... Ooh, boy. If I have any quests that require me to cast black spells, that's what I usually like to go. Alright. Regisaur, tapped out. Maximum damage. And hopefully no other sweeper. Yeah, I'm used to sweepers. Carnage Tyrant. Hopefully not another sweeper. don't have another sweeper. Three-headed pumpkin dog, yeah. Pop the clue, see what we get. We still have enough for Domri. It would be a nice setup and nice counterspell protection next turn for Regisaur. I imagine they probably at least have a... That's okay. I'd rather them counter Domri over Regisaur Alpha. Boy, here goes nothing. Did we do it? Huh? Boy, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. They could have a settle the wreckage. Let's hope that's not the case. The Wandering Emperor. Oh. So. They slightly saved themselves. Oh, nuts. If I had just attacked with Carnage Tyrant, that would have been lethal. Shifting Ceratops. This might do it. Yes, holy cow. All right, Patrick, hopefully you're still watching. Sneaky Trample, can't be countered, Carnage, shifting, bring the pain. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's the stuff of legend. Dinos aren't supposed to beat that deck, but they beat that deck. My goodness. Man, great stuff, great stuff. You see the potential, like you say. Inspiring, you see different stuff you can do. Again, definitely try to list something similar. Of course, Heroic Intervention, like I just figured there. Great all around, not just against a deck with sweepers. Win trades with Heroic Intervention due to indestructibility. Actually, we'll bring it up. I'll bring it up before we finish here. But win trades because of indestructible. Guys don't die. Hexproof in a pinch, even if it is targeted removal. Of course, if you're saving a creature and it would lead to lethal next turn anyways, Heroic Intervention is still pretty fantastic in that scenario. Certainly if they want to try and take out Ghalta, of course, public enemy number one. Heroic Intervention to save her, might as well. So it's good. It's good all around. It's not going to be a bad thing to add. Luckily, I didn't run into anything life gain related tonight. I don't have Rampaging Ferocidon, which also is good, but I think definitely I like Death Court Scavenger. I could probably see switching that. Maybe. Version 2 with Heroic, I think. Wow. I absolutely have to play this list tomorrow night because tonight was stunning, fantastic, lovely stuff all around. All right, Patrick, Heaven, Draco, JDX, Solar Updraft, everybody else watching right now or later on, thank you for watching because that was good. I had a good time chatting. We're back at it, bringing the pain to everything and everyone. So, there's always room for improvement. You see the contrast of last night and tonight. You know it's possible. Have a good one. Have a good night, a good morning, a good evening, afternoon, whenever it is you are watching, and maybe I'll see you next night. Tomorrow night. Some night. If you miss it, you can watch it back again. No worries. Peace.